self-development, something which I come to find is really, really fascinating. But there really the question is, what is it, this self? This natural self, this authentic self, this higher self which connects us to all. What is that? And how can we really develop that? Not just to get what we want in this world, to be successful, to reach our goals, because I think that this is somehow also our problem in this world. In the society where we're also me oriented. Everybody wants what they want. That's our sense of individualism nowadays, where there's something for everybody. We all look for what we look for. But the self that I'm talking about here, this authentic self, this higher self, is really the self that connects all of us, that connects everything. But actually that self is in the structure of the water, and the sky, and the clouds, and the trees. The DNA of all the animals in this world, and every human being, we all share that. We all share that intelligence, but we have lost sight of that because we were conditioned, we were manipulated, and because of this also we are manipulative towards others. We all want what we want because it starts as our society wants us to be a certain way. So what happens then to us with our self, that self, our nature, and how we human beings have manipulated our nature, have manipulated one another. So I think it's really, it's a matter of reconnecting ourselves to that which is natural. It all comes from that, the love for life. And that love is really way beyond the love that we're all looking for, from somebody. And that one person, we love so much. It's a beautiful idea, but the love which connects all of us, which is really the primal energy, the primal force, which has brought everything into existence. But then also there is the other force, which lies on the other side of the spectrum, and that is the energy which is behind war, for example, starvation, suffering, injustice. It is what we have learned in this world, and that's the consciousness that has controlled this world, and that's the fear, the old consciousness. And so it is now time for a new consciousness to bring about a change, a positive change in this world, and that begins from within ourselves, and that is from the love in our hearts. A group that I'm working on to help a group of people in Africa. At first I gave it the name Helping African Refugees to Help Themselves, but then I found the acronym for that, and that's HEARTS. Helping people over there, the poorest of the poor, to find the love in their hearts through which they can change their life, to empower them through with education, with helping them to start businesses so they can support themselves. But first of all, really giving them hope, showing them, that actually we care. Which for somebody who's living in a situation, in a horrific situation we cannot even begin to understand, it's something really powerful, really important that there's somebody who cares. And that is through the love in our hearts. With this love we can change the world. And with this love also we can really learn to recognize ourselves more fully, and we can understand the true nature of things beyond the production and consumption and the hustle and bustle of everyday life, where we really don't even have time to think about that. So we forget. So this here is something to help you remember what you have forgotten, what you still know, because this knowledge is in all of us. That's what Realize to Actualize represents, this inner knowledge, this deep knowledge. I want to make the point here, that's a very, very important point, that this is really the new consciousness that begins from within ourselves. I have found that within myself also, and I'm still dealing with that, my own challenges, which make it really difficult for me to just give love. And that's what I want to learn. And the way I learn that is through practicing that. Again, that's also the R2A effect here. First you realize, then you actualize. And it takes, a lot of time, it takes a lot of effort, personal effort. And that is really the real work. The jobs we do in order to make money, we become distracted from that. This is to us important because, of course, we need to struggle in this world. And we all learn that life is struggle. As we face our own struggles, our own challenges, we realize life is art, life is beauty, life is love. And that's the essence of everything.